Alright everybody, Happy New Year. And this is going to be my top 10 movies of 2020 video. I did one of these last year, so if you want to know what my top 10 movies in 2019 were, you can go check that video out. But this one's for this year, and we didn't get to watch as much movies this year as we thought we were going to get to, did we? But I kept track, and I watched 34 movies this year. And I was surprised by that number. I was like, oh, I guess I did watch more than I thought. So this is my top 10 out of those 34. So, I think I'm just gonna get right into it and start us off. Number 10, I Still Believe. This movie, I didn't even watch it when it first came out. I think it came out as soon as the pandemic, like as soon as the lockdown hit. I'm pretty sure it was like that weekend. And I didn't get to go see it. I didn't even know if I was really gonna go see it in theaters, to be honest, because a lot of like faith-based movies are kind of cringy, you know. But I watched this one after it was already on DVD. And growing up in a Christian household, your parents probably listen to Christian music on the radio. And if they did, you most likely know who Jeremy Camp is. So this movie is about Jeremy Camp. It's kind of just like his story of music and his love life, and it was good. I'm not gonna lie, I cried. That was a tough movie for me. I don't know why. It's like I sit here, my TV's right here, and I sit there like this, and I cried quite a bit watching that movie. It was just good, and that's mainly why I made it to my list, because it actually hit me. Like, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good movie. I thought it was fun. It was pretty funny at times, but it was also just super real, and it got me. So that's why it made my list. Number 9, Tenant. And I know that everyone's probably saying this should be way up higher, and you're probably right. But this is my top 10. I'm not a movie critic. I'm just telling you my opinion. And it probably should be higher. But this mine right here didn't really comprehend that movie. And when I didn't really comprehend it, it made it less enjoyable. You know what I'm saying? So that's why others are above it. Because I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I was going to, because I couldn't understand it. But that being said, I know that it was a great movie by watching it. I'm just like, I just can't understand it. And that's why it made my list. I do plan to watch it again. I have it on Blu-ray. But let's see. Number 8, The Rental. This is a movie I didn't get to see in theaters. It's a horror movie, or a thriller, I guess as you'd say. It's about these people that go rent like an Airbnb, and like the renter, he's a kind of sketch, you know. Things start happening when they're all out there. It's kind of like what the beginning of like Cabin in the Woods was, but without all the stupid alien monsters twists. It's just like they're there, and like, I don't know, y'all just need to go watch it. It's good, it's suspenseful, and I really enjoyed it. And I didn't even see it in theaters. I watched that one on my couch, and it made my list. So number 7 is Bill and Ted Face the Music. This movie was so goofy. I like the other 2 Bill and Teds. The first one I like a lot. I mean, it's probably, I don't know, that's a really funny movie. I'd say it might be top funny movies for me. And the second one wasn't like as good, but I still really enjoyed it like a lot. And I know it gets a lot more hate, but and so did this one. But I enjoyed it. They go into all the different famous musicians to write this song to save the world. At the end, when they get that song is like so crazy good. Like, I don't listen to a lot of just instrumentals, but I think I downloaded that song and I listened to it for a little bit. And it was nice to see Keanu Reeves not be like a John Wick type character. It was really funny, and it's just cool to see him back, you know what I'm saying? Number 6, The Gentleman. This one came out early in the year, I believe. And I went to go see this with a lot of dudes. It was a real random group, kind of, but we all went to go see it, and I had a good time. And I think was probably just part of the experience. Like, I wasn't with my normal group of people. I was with a lot of newer people going to hang out with. But I guess, like, I watched the trailer, didn't really pay attention to the trailer, so I didn't really know what to expect from the movie. But this movie was good. And it was full of, like, twists, and the storytelling was amazing, the acting was amazing, and it's a good time. Top 5. We got our top 5 now. But number 5 is Onward. You know, Disney Pixar, they don't disappoint, right? And this one had two of my Marvel boys, Tom Holland and Chris Pratt in it. So had to go watch it. One of the reasons I liked it was it focused on brotherhood. And I feel like there's not a lot of movies that do that. Or maybe I just haven't seen them. And having brothers, you know, you can connect to that. And Pixar likes to tug at your heartstrings too. And I'm not gonna lie, I cried in this one. There at the end, let some tears out. Not gonna lie. I know a lot of people thought it wasn't one of Pixar's strongest movies, but I kind of feel like it was. Like, I was telling my roommate the other day that Pixar has like top tiers, middle tiers, and then movies to me. And I would put Onward up there at the top. It's really good. I enjoyed it. Number 4 would be Bloodshot. And this movie was random. I'm like, it came out of nowhere. Like, I saw the trailer for this, and I was like, yo, we got Vin Diesel in a superhero movie. I want to go watch this. And the trailer intrigued me. And then this was the last movie I saw before the lockdown. And this movie was fun. It's not like the best, like, storytelling wise. It wasn't the best CG wise, you know. But it was fun. Every time he died, he'd come back, right? Kind of like Groundhog Day. And there was some sick action scenes in there. And Vin Diesel's a boss, you know. You don't mess around with Vin Diesel. You know, it's not your DC, Marvel superhero movie. It's just something different, and I enjoy it. I'm a superhero person. And that will lead us into number 3, Wonder Woman 84. This movie I saw like last week, and I loved it. And the internet is not nice to this movie. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. Like, I be reading some stuff, and like, y'all mean to that movie, because like, I did not think it was bad. It was fun. It was very colorful, I'd say. And I guess like the story is a little kind of like, it's kind of a little bit everywhere, you know. But the acting was good. You got Mando in there, Gal Gadot, Kristen Wiig. I mean, Chris Pine. It was funny. It had some sick action scenes, and it's kind of like the only like big superhero movie we got. You know what I mean? Like, because Marvel didn't release anything, and I'm all about superhero movies, so that's why it made mine number 3. Number 2, Bad Boys for Life. You know what I'm saying? Anyone that watches this channel knows I'm a big Will Smith fan. Will Smith is my favorite actor. But the movie was good. I love the first 2 Bad Boys movies, so when this came out, I had to go see it. Me and my boy Ryan went and saw it, and it was a good time. This movie was hilarious, and the action scenes were good, and a whole lot of fun. That one also probably has to do with the experience. It's just kind of like, you know, they got the best friend buddy cop vibe, and I went and saw it with my best friend, you know, so like, we kind of have like the same humor, and the movie's hilarious, so I think that just kind of added to it. But it's a really good movie, and this is my number 1. Alright, are y'all ready for this? Because I did not see this coming. I did not think this was going to be my number 1 movie of the year. But it is. Sonic the Hedgehog. I know, some of y'all might be hating, but like I said, this is my opinion video, right? And when that trailer came out, you know, the first one, I was the one that didn't have like a huge problem with the way he looked, because I just feel like if you were gonna bring Sonic into the real world, that's probably what he looked like. And everyone was all like, Then they fixed it. And now you look back at the other one, and I mean, it still looks like, it's still kind of frightening looking, but I still don't have like a huge problem with it. It's just like, I feel like that's what they were trying to do, was bring Sonic into our world. But I get it, when you just took him straight out the video game now with those graphics, and I like it. I like it better than the one, for sure. But even with those trailers, like, I wasn't expecting this to be like, you know, one of the best movies of the year by any chance. But I think I saw that movie 2 or 3 times in theaters. I bought it Blu-ray, Steelbook, and I think I've seen it like 2 or 3 times since I've owned it. And it's just super fun for some reason. Ben Schwartz as Sonic the Hedgehog is great. Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik is like so good. And we're supposed to be getting a sequel, 2022, I believe. And I cannot wait, because, spoiler warning, if y'all didn't stay after the credits, you should have. I'm giving y'all time to click off if y'all haven't seen it. Tails showed up. So Tails gonna be in the sequel, and I think they're even saying that Knuckles is confirmed for the sequel. So like, as soon as they can get that to us, I'm gonna be watching it. It's hilarious. It's got sweet action. I like some of the action is like straight out of the video game. And there's just tons of references to the games. And there's even like maybe a sneak diss at Mario. It's just super fun. And if you have not seen any of these movies, I recommend them. That was my top 10 movies of 2020 video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you agreed. And if you don't agree, you can, I don't know, not hate on me. Because like I said, this is just my opinion. If you don't agree, you can tell me yours. I do want to hear y'all's. Y'all drop y'all's top 10 down here, because there might be some movies I still haven't got to see that I forgot about that I need to see. Go see my 2019 one. Check out some other videos. You know, like, subscribe, comment, all that. And I'll see y'all next time.